Hi there, it's Ken with Gathering Magic and Roguedeckbuilder.com here with another episode, or another match, I guess, with Immortals of the Forge. This is a keepable hand. I added the Read for the Bones now. There's 2 main boarded and 2 sideboard. We'll see how that works. I think it will actually be amazing. I don't know why I didn't think about that card before. Commune with the Gods doesn't, I mean, it kind of acts like the Grizzly Salvage number 5 and 6, but I don't know how well I feel about it because it can't grab Immortal Servitude or a land, and a lot of times that's what I'm looking for. Because you grab a land and throw the creatures in the bin. So we are on the draw. Our opponent does have to mulligan here. Oh, sweet. This is a matchup I definitely wanted to see. Mono blue, to see how well we fare against it. So don't have the greatest hand ever versus this. We do draw into the other Burning Tree Emissary. It's going to give us a turn 2 Burning Tree, Satyr Hedonist draw, and I'm cool with that because it will allow us to have 6 power on board and hopefully out aggro him pretty well. The blue matchup, oh, never mind, it's blue-white control, and I love this matchup. So Detention Spheres are public enemy number 1, and I could get just, oh wow, I could get this Detention Sphere into Oblivion here, but I'm willing to take that risk. So, am I willing to take that risk? Either way, it's running into a Detention Sphere or running into... Oh, wow. It's either running into a Detention Sphere or losing all my Burning Tree Emissaries, or running into a Supreme Verdict the following turn after I Spike Gestured and done this. So Burning Tree Emissary into Burning Tree Emissary into Burning Tree Emissary. And is it too excited to be already excited, or too soon to already be excited about the next set and praying that some sort of Blood Artist is released, or some sort of cantrip card draw is released? A 1/1 haster that comes into play and draws a card would be awesome. That'd be the best thing ever, like an Elvish Visionary type thing. Preferably one with double. So he's going to Source Charm here. He's got the Detention Sphere. Pretty sure he's got the Detention Sphere in here. And I'm going to lose these, but I had to go for it. Oh, look at that. So anyway, it allows me to get in for 5 damage this next turn, though. Damn that Detention Sphere. Abrupt Decays and Golgari Charms definitely will come in, as Golgari Charms serves double purpose. Not liking that draw at all. But we can get here for 5. And, yeah, stupid Detention Sphere. So maybe I should have just made him cast a Supreme Verdict, and then Immortal Servitude would have got me back in this. So, yeah, because then he'd actually be down to a 14, and then I'd have that draw this turn. He probably would have de-sphered off the Spike Jester. So if he Supreme Verdicts here, I'm in terrible shape. Okay, so either way, I knew he had both those cards. They usually do. And so I'm okay if I draw into some Read for the Bones and Grizzly Salvages. I do need them. That's a great card to draw into as well, because it continues the aggression. They do have a way to draw cards and gain life, of course, with Supreme Verdicts. And the good news about my deck is it does just keep on coming. And right now, in Immortal Servitude, 6 damage. So if we get him down to a 6, we are in great shape. And his Detention Spheres are going to be absolutely horrible when I bring in every Abrupt Decay and every... Actually, I don't even know if I bring in the Abrupt Decays. I just bring in Golgari Charms. Because what else do they have in the deck that actually... I mean, they have the Yoke, or the Yoked dude. It's going to be an Elspeth here. It's going to be... Ooh. Well, that's tempting just to bring in an Act of Treason, so... Not too... That's Scry's 3. That's incredibly powerful. Yikes. Drew into the land. Okay, so... No. Probably going to lose this one. So my little God Draw Burning Tree Emissary was actually kind of bad with the Detention Sphere. Yeah, if I would have played that the other way around, though, I'd have a Spike Jester under the Detention Sphere and 3 Burning Tree Emissaries in the graveyard. Gotta think he attacks here to scry. Yes, he does. Top, bottom, bottom. So he found what he needs. I go down to 15. He can definitely cast another one. He has nothing, though. He probably has Azorius Charm. Grizzly Salvage is kind of cool. and I definitely will keep it in mind. Now, I mean, Lot of the Troll is going to stay in. I did take the Lot of the Trolls completely out of the main board. I have one, just a one of in the main board. And if he puts this back on top, I can always just Grizzly salvage it back. That's fine. That gets a card out of his hand. So I'm going to do it right now. Might as well. Grizzly salvage. See if he's got a dissolve. Oh, no! But at least it gets rid of all those lands. Jeez, terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible lands. And I think I will end up playing it this turn. Might as well. Just in case. Well, no, actually, that was a bad play on my part. You could dissolve it here. Jeez, Immortal Servitude and finally, yeah, find all those lands. What is up with this 21 card or 22 card deck, 22 land deck, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 out of my 21, and I'm way above 50% of my deck here. So you can attack him with Progenitor Sphinx again. Gotta think he's got a Sphinx's Revelation in his hand. You can scry 3 again. He found the card he needed, which is probably Elspeth. Puts them all on the bottom, so he probably ran into a slew of lands. And here comes Elspeth. No Elspeth. All right. So the Murder King, that's actually great because it protects against Azorius Charm. And that means an Immortal Servitude is actually 1, 2... It's more damage. So he's down to a 9. I really wish this dude had sacrificed himself. And he's going to Sphinx here for 3. Yeah. So he's back up to a 12. And he's going to have 5 cards in hand. Not looking very good for me. But again, this is the matchup that I absolutely love. So I just have to avoid being mana screwed again. Then the following turn. Elspeth. That's really good. I could beat down Elspeth though by sacking it to direct 2 damage back. And I guess to scry again. And here I do believe I sack it on this phase to get him down to a 10. And if I do, that means draw into the Mortal Servitude. Rakdos Shred Freak. Attacking with both of them. Because again, our whole thing is to get an Immortal Servitude. I haven't seen it dissolve yet. You got to think it's in his hand with 3 cards left in his hand. Block, block, and block. And I didn't leave up any red mana. Wow. Okay, so that was horrible. I spent like the worst thing I could have done. So at least it gets rid of some tokens though. And I can't sack anything. Oh, geez, Kevin. So let's see if that would have put him down to an 8. I wonder if that would have been the difference or not. I really need to land a Perforos as well. Prognostic Sphinx is actually not a horrible card. It's not bad at all. I still don't think it's worth bringing in a Putrefy. Definitely, it's going to be Hero's Downfall is going to be the substitute for Putrefy, like I've said before. And now all he really needs to find is a Dissolve for an Immortal Servitude. I wish he wouldn't have seen that Immortal Servitude too, because he knows what to expect. And it doesn't matter anyway. I'm dead the following turn. So draw a card. Wouldn't have found an Immortal Servitude for quite a while. So I think Read the Bones are incredibly powerful in this matchup. We don't need to go as many creatures. Whoa, not taking them out. Golgari Charms all come in. Abrupt Decays do not. I don't think they're worth it. The Law of the Troll can stay in. I can go down since I'm bringing in... Temerit's actually really good, though. But I can go down. Pagrat's horrible in this matchup. 2 more that can come out. I like the Satyr Hedonist. I like everything that adds double. So, yeah, maybe Law of the Troll, even though it does get Supreme Verdict, it does not survive the... And I'm going to go down to 1 of Temerit. Law of the Troll does not survive a Detention Sphere nor an Azorius Charm. So I'm going to submit this away. 24 creatures, but we have the Read for the Bones. And we're going to submit it away. And yes, we'd like to play first. Very keepable hand, especially with the Temples starting off. And we got the Perforos. And we got the Grizzly Salvage. So no, not like to mulligan this. Again, we need to find the Immortal Servitude. But we got the Temples to scry to find what we need, hopefully. So lands are going to go on the bottom. Satyr is actually going to go on the bottom here. It's not a card I absolutely need. I mean, I could Satyr the next turn and get out a quick Perforos. I'm going to put it on bottom. And next turn, we're probably going to be Rakdos Shred freaking. So we have a couple turns to draw into and scry into our Immortal Servitude. Yeah, read the bones. Read the bones can make this deck so much better. Golgari Charm's going to be great. I'm going to actually play a... I'm not worried about life. First, I'm going to play Blood Crypton to play tapped. And black, red, cast this dude. Declare attacks. Hit him for 2. Get him down to an 18. We have a Temple of Abandon the next turn, plus a Grizzly Salvage. And he could have like a negate, but this Rakdos Shred Freak's gonna be great. He's gonna have to deal with it. And it's still gonna be a Temple. Scry away. So I can Grizzly Salvage into this if I want it. If not, it goes to the bottom. So a land will go to the bottom. A Immortal Servitude will go to the bottom. This guy can go on the top because I want him in the graveyard. Play that right now. I actually should play it at the end of his turn. He can negate this. And I will probably take the Ash Zealot. Yeah, Zealot is the one. And this was a perfect Grizzly Salvage. Couldn't have asked for a better Grizzly Salvage. Maybe a land instead of an Ash Zealot. So he's down to 16 less Azorius Charms here. Last Breath. That's actually really good because it exiles it. So hopefully he plays something here so I can safely cast my Zealot. If not, I mean I can safely cast my Perforos. I still think I do go for a Perforos, but he has Dissolve though. Maybe I just go for... Yeah. Unfortunately, I think the right play is to go for an Ash Zealot, and if he dissolves it, that's better. Bait out that Dissolve. Essence Scatter. So that baits that out that baits that out too. So Satyr Hedonist can come out, put some pressure on him. So we need the Read for the Bones. We need the... Again, I'm worried about Cool thing with it, I can actually avoid an Azorius Charm here. And we can actually sack it. Do we care? For card advantage, or we'll sack it to add mana. So it doesn't get exiled. And no double Essence Scatter? Oh, he has a double Essence. Oh, Azorius Charm. Okay. Woo! Woo! But he still has a Tension Sphere, but we got Golgari Charms for that. So, all right, Immortal Servitude. We're waiting on you, buddy. Immortal Servitude is... Yeah, I think it is a win if I get it. So I'm thinking Detention Sphere. Jace comes out here, one of the two. The Sphinx again. All right. The Mr. Scryer. All right. Double Golgari Charm. Not that. Oh, read the bones. Where are you? Elspeth. If Elspeth comes out, I do have the Golgari charm for Elspeth. Puts on top, top, and bottom. Okay. So I take 3 here. Man, all he has to do is just leave Counterspell mana up now, and I'm pretty much screwed. Spike Jester's cool. That is 2 damage. And 3 damage. If he Azorius Charms, all I do is... Sweet, so 3 damage. And if he tries the Detention Sphere or kill it anyway, Chimeric can actually kill it. So he could Sphinx for 3 again. Ugh, I hate that card so much. Okay, back up to 12. Again, these lands are going to be the end of me drawing too many of them. But 6 creatures is death in the graveyard. Elspeth I could care less about. So I do believe I Golgari Charm here. Yeah, we need a Blood Artist in this. And if we draw into an Ash Zealot, that actually puts us up to 5, and we get a hit in for a lot. Wow, is that death? And then what we do is Grizzly Salve or Golgari Charm here. All creatures get -1/-1. Take 2 here. Come on, Immortal Servitude. Where are you at, buddy? Read for the Bones also does it, but it takes a turn. We do have a play, though, this turn. Again, Ash Zealot, Rakdos, Shred Freak. Even a Spike Jester's great here, because it does kill Elspeth. No, we'll get a Golgari Charm. How's that? I might... I do it to him, unfortunately. Ugh, that's very unfortunate, because now he's got the Counterspell mana up. Detention Sphere I'm not worried about. I'll end a turn, take my forest back with a Golgari Charm. Card is the perfect blue-white controlled deck card. Yeah, he's got Dissolve mana up. So, Spike Jester's cool. Doesn't quite, because he blocks. Ugh, 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 ugh. Because it does damage, but it doesn't quite activate my Perforo. So I guess even an Ash Zealot wouldn't be stuck at 4. He's still not out of this, but he's scrying like crazy. Man, these Sphinxes! Last press to gain 4. He's to gain some life. That actually doesn't matter because if I'm going to kill him, it's going to be doing a lot of damage to him, not just a little. It's going to be really, really hitting him for like an Immortal Servitude. Resolve Immortal Servitude right here is crazy, crazy good. Top, bottom. Gotta think he's got the dissolve. Read for the bones, and yeah, I can read for the bones and Immortal Servitude. I'm dead next turn unless I can find. I have to be Elspeth down. All right, so where is the read for the bones? Where's the Immortal Servitudes? Okay, so can't sacrifice another creature. That is game, unfortunately. Yeah, 3 cards down, 4 cards down. Where are all those read for the bones? All on the bottom? There's some read for the bones. So again, a little bit land flooded there, without any Grizzly Salvages. Just the one Grizzly Salvage. No read for the bones. No Immortal Servitudes. Yeah, all the read for the bones are just clear on the bottom there. So this deck, though, a little more testing, it should work. Again, I'm going to keep playing some games here, keep recording some games here. Maybe pick out some good ones. This is Kevin from Gathering Magic and Roguedeckbuilder.com. Thanks for watching.